Hey, what's up, guys? This is David Chase Taylor of 911truther.org. Today is December 19th of 2025. So, based on breaking news and events, it appears that CIA headquarters located beneath CERN at Lake Geneva in Switzerland has once again greenlit the assassination of U.S. President Donald J. Trump for the date of December 19th and or the date of December 20th. In other words, um, the CIA in Geneva, Switzerland is going to take out a sitting U.S. president in the next 24 hours. So, exactly how they plan to achieve this is not known, but it appears that they plan to employ a 1-2 punch method. So, the first punch is going to come on the evening of December 19th of 2025 when Donald J. Trump boards Air Force One or Marine One, not sure, most likely Air Force One, at Joint Base Andrews in Frederick County, Maryland, at roughly 7 o'clock, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And he will fly from Frederick County, Maryland to Rocky Mount, North Carolina, where he will evidently land at the Pitt Greenville Airport. And it is during this flight or the return flight back to Washington, D.C., that the CIA plans to knock Trump out under the guise of an accidental aerial crash. Coincidentally, the CIA assassinated former NASCAR driver Greg Biffle and his entire family, 7 fatalities in total, at the Statesville Regional Airport in Statesville, North Carolina, back on December 18th of 2025. This is evidently a blood sacrifice offered up to the plane crash of Donald J. Trump on the evening of December 19th, also in the state of North Carolina. Coincidentally, the evening of December 19th of 2025 marks exactly 324 days since the CIA staged the crash, the mid-air collision between American Airlines Flight 5342 and a U.S. Army Black Hawk helicopter, excuse me, over the Potomac River, just outside the White House in Washington, D.C. Interestingly, in respect to this numerology, there were 76 victims in the January 29th, 2025 crash, which was coincidentally transpired while the U.S. Army was exercising or conducting an exercise for a continuity of government exercise, and that is what's planning on happening in Phoenix, Arizona, starting yesterday on December 18th through the 21st. They have the ongoing America Fest being put on by Turning Point USA. So I'm just going to state for the record that Donald J. Trump will be removed from presidency during this event because they plan on crowning J.D. Vance at this event, which is coincidentally foreshadowed with Erica Kirk stating that she's going to put her weight behind J.D. Vance for the 2028 election. Basically, the CIA plans to kill Trump or remove him from office during Hanukkah. You can mark that down. It's 100% guaranteed. This is a Jewish CIA in Switzerland, and they are going to celebrate their Jewish holiday, by removing a sitting U.S. president. And they evidently plan to execute 2 plans in the next 24 hours on the night of December 19th and the date of December 20th. So the 76 victims in the January 29th crash over Washington, D.C., that's designed to foreshadow the 6th day of Hanukkah, which is today, and then the 20th, which is the 7th day. So this is 67, 76, and this numerology, which is why there was also, 7 fatalities in the Greg Biffle, the NASCAR crash, because once Trump finishes his event in Rock Point, North Carolina, it will likely be 10:30, 11 o'clock p.m. And so he has to fly 255 miles back to Washington, D.C., so that will put him over midnight. Coincidentally, at midnight Eastern Standard Time is going to be the live broadcast of the Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua boxing match, which is going to be It's free on Netflix, so if you have a Netflix subscription, it's going to be free. It's probably going to have over 1 billion viewers globally. And so they're going to interrupt the broadcast of this event and let everybody know that Trump has died in an accidental crash. What's really likely going to happen is that Trump will be taken in because there's multiple Air Force ones and there's multiple Marine ones. Trump will likely be taken to a discrete location, CIA black site, and tortured for the next 10 years. And then they'll crash the dummy plane or the secondary plane and say that he died. So, regardless, Trump will be killed off on the evening of December 19th, most likely during the live broadcast of the aforementioned boxing match in Miami, Florida. Also, the date of today, December 19th, marks exactly 333 days that Trump came into office. On the date of the 20th is 334, which has the number C434, which is C4 as in explosives. And then coincidentally, the date of December 20th marks exactly 29,044 days since Donald J. Trump was born. So if we do 24 and 24, this is two X's, which form the Star of David. And then you have the letter 9, or the number 9, which equates to the letter I in the middle. And so this forms the Star of David with the letter I in the middle, which is, or IX, and IXX. So this is 24 equates to the letter X, which is the international symbol of death. And this suggests that they have two plans for Trump, like I previously mentioned. So if Trump lands in Washington, D.C. safely on the morning of December 20th of 2025, the CIA plans to suicide him on the morning of December 20th of 2025 under the guise of a self-inflicted suicide after the CIA released Trump's latest poll numbers, which state that he is at 36%. What's interesting to know is that the numerology surrounding this Trump's demise on the morning of December 20th is that the 29,044 days since Trump was in office, this has the number 44, which is the Obama presidency number of 44. And then if the 36 approval rating is also inherent to Obama, who is, as detailed in my report entitled Obama 666, Will America's First Dictator Please Stand Up? So, like I've said a million times, is that the CIA plans to replace Trump with J.D. Vance, and then something will happen to J.D. Vance, which will bring about the political resurrection of Barack Hussein Obama, and this has his numerology all over it. Obviously, if Trump is unalived or killed in an accident or assassinated, I should also state for the record that there's a high likelihood that Trump would be assassinated during this event at the Rocky Mountain Event Center in Rock Point, North Carolina. Coincidentally, there was a mass shooting attack that was subsequently blamed on a former NFL player, and it was in Rocky Mount, South Carolina, and so this may be Plan C. But Trump is being hunted right now by the Swiss and their Mossad, the Israeli Mossad. So the Swiss and the Israelis are working together to neutralize a sitting U.S. president. So just to give you an idea of what's going on, that's what's happening. And it appears that they plan to, and they've been trying to do this for many years, but videos like this and many reports have thus far thwarted this. There's also the realistic possibility that the CIA will try to assassinate Trump under the guise of a heart attack, a stroke, a medical-related emergency. So obviously, if Trump is unalived or hospitalized or assassinated or killed in some random plane crash, obviously know that it was planned by CIA headquarters in Geneva and executed on the ground by the Israeli Mossad. So obviously, if this happens, I would kindly ask that you download this video and share it with local, state, and federal law enforcement, military, and intelligence officials, as well as with local, national, and international media outlets. Peace.